Or now what?
Okay, so the timing of all this is very interesting. I got a phone call. Yaegar's like, going to pick you up in the limo. Da 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 da. Fast forward, brought me to the airport. Took a plane to an island. When I arrived there, he essentially said, "I have a way for you to capture Nicholas Simone." I already said I have my own way. Why are you wasting my time? Then we get into a little bit of a yellow match. And then he goes and says, Reed will give us Nicholas Simone if I promise to pardon Michael Simone to Reed or some shit. And then he said,
crazy?
And then he said, just lie about pardoning Michael Simone so you can get Nick. I already told him I have a plan to get Nick, and I'm going probably to kill Michael Simone as well. And he said, oh, you can kill Michael Simone or you can save him. I don't care. Just lie to Reed that you're going to pardon Michael so we can get Nick. And I told him, Kane, there's no we anymore. You're dead to me.
Oh.
Yeah, and then sorry, I got to.
We already got Nick, right? Nick's not like it's Michael we're looking for. Nick is like, Nick's had his comeuppance.
Okay, but here's the thing. When this all goes down, as I'm going back to the island, right, or back to Los Santos, this legislation gets put out. The state of San Andreas, via Senate action, recognizes the Sanguine Isle as a sovereign state owned and operated by its commandant, Yaegar Demonblood, whose legal name is Kane Larp, so literally nobody commands this island. As a sovereign state, the Sanguine Isle has its own legal jurisdiction. This jurisdiction is overseen by its Chief Justice, Judge Ingle Dan. San Andreas takes no responsibilities for the laws or policies of the Sanguine Isle. Enter at your own risk.
Oh.
The recognition is formalized in this legislative action, which also serves to establish policies of cooperation between the two neighboring states in treatment of fugitives. The isle is recognized in Los Santos formally by holding a company established internationally by the same name, which represents its interest of the isle and its inhabitants. This isle and the holding company are not subject to San Andreas jurisdiction, but this legislative act exists to facilitate mutually beneficial legal engagements between our two great states.
Can you send that to me in writing?
Yeah. Sanguine Isle access. Access to Sanguine Isle from the state of San Andreas is controlled exclusively by the commandant and his legion of iniquity. Any citizen of San Andreas seeking to visit Sanguine Isle must apply for and be granted a boarding pass. Attempts to access the isle using subfuge may be dealt with according to the laws and regulations thereof. No protections are possible from the state of San Andreas. What the fuck is this shit?
So, I mean, we just witnessed it firsthand. We tried to, go to the island another way, and look what they turned up on boats and AKs and shot our Leslie. So that's what their goddamn laws are. It's like the Wild West out there.
It is pretty crazy, yeah.
Reminds me of this place I read in a novel called Guarma.
But who commands the island? Yaegar's legal name is Kane Larp. I'm very confused as to how the fuck this became a legislation.
We'll change your name to Yaegar Demonblood, and then you own the island. Easy.
Then he would also have to be called Yaegar Demonblood.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, is these guys are free to do whatever the fucking yippee-yay motherfucker shit over there, whatever they want, and the cops can't do shit about it.
Yeah, I don't understand how this is possible.
Like you said, the Senate signed off on it, right?
Yeah, it says the state of San Andreas via Senate action recognizes.
Maybe ask if did they build this island or was it there this whole time?
I have no idea.
Huh.
The thing is, I knew about this island a while back. The nerds would talk about it, but they were like really sus about it. Like I was trying to, because I know about Simone Island, right? And I was trying to differentiate. I was trying to understand like if there was two different islands. And they did say like they would go to the airport one time and Yaegar took them to this island. Sorry, Kane took them to this island. But they wouldn't really they wouldn't really like give me many more details, and it kind of just confusing, and I just kind of stopped asking after a while. But Kane has had this island for a while, and I think he was hiding there when shit was popping off. So
Okay,
yeah,
I found the business. Owner Kane Larp, Chief Justice Judge Ingle Dan. Like, who the fuck is? What the fuck? The rest is Matthew Hark, Delver Lee twice. Oh, Dwelver Lee and Delver Lee, Jordan Gladdale, Shaggy Wilkinson, Cat Pudding, Belver Lee, Jimmy Avola,
Cat
and
Pudding.
Poppy May.
I think we saw Cat Pudding.
Yeah, we did see cat pudding.
We definitely saw Cat
I
Pudding.
think we know who Cat Pudding was.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on, my boys?
Delver's gonna come back to Los Santos at some point, right?
He will. He will. Yeah.
I'm killing
So when
Delver when I see
comes
him.
back,
He's
we
dead.
are going to kill him.
Yes, he is dead man walking.
Stag texts me. Maybe we should. Stag's around, and wonder if you ask him if he knows anything about this.
What do we even do about this?
Chief
There's nothing you
Justice,
can do.
here, Judge Ingle Dan, Chief Justice of Sanguine Isle, see legislation for more info, Crane, 4/20/2023.
You do realize the only thing we could do is, get 2 other people, fly out to the island, and try fucking take it over hostile. That's it.
Well, we can't because you know what happens when you fly out to the island.
What do you mean?
Well, we sang our magical song, and obviously that didn't work. So, any other ideas?
Well,
I think we just don't, like, what, we can't really do anything about it, right?
Yep.
They just exist in their own land.
Yeah.
Honestly, the play is we just take down all the names, and then whenever we see them in Los Santos, we just
I
fucking
think the plan
execute them.
is we just stick to making our badass religion.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, facts. But I'm just saying, if I see Cat Pudding on Los Santos, I'm killing that cocksucker.
Right,
Anybody
right.
that might have shot
everyone
Leslie,
that's
I'm
close to
killing them.
Yaegar is dying. That's not the guild. But it might be involved in this. Delver is a dead man walking. I cannot wait to get my hands on him. But yeah, I mean, who cares? We can't. There's nothing we can do about this, guys. Yeah. I mean, Leslie, your opinion on this? What should I do? As the mayor, do I care? Like, what do I do here?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know what to do.
Leslie, you
So
have
I think
never
we do
left
nothing.
speechless.
Yeah,
I need
what the
advice.
fuck?
Yeah, because okay, I'm speechless because an island that I've never seen plopped out, and then there's people there armed guard with AK, and they shot me, and there's a judge called Judge Ingle Dan that signed off on it, and I just I don't know. I just don't know. So in my professional opinion, we do nothing because I don't. It's just. I don't know what you want me to say. It's
This is some cooked shit on 420, boys.
there's 420.
What if we're all in Speedy's adventure right now? It's 420.
I think it's like a simulation.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe what we were saying, Leslie, maybe this is Speedy Adventure 2.
Ooh. Could be. It could be. But then again, yes, because he would have an island that would look like that in his Speedy
Yeah,
Adventure.
exactly.
Yeah, you're
Guys,
right.
life was simple when we didn't give a fuck about this shit. Can we just go back to making our badass religion?
Yeah, I think that's easiest. Pretend like this
Yeah.
never happened.
Yep.
Like, this is too... shit is getting too much for me as a mayor, guys. Like, I feel like I need to care about this, but I just don't care.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, I don't think you need to care.
I feel like people are going to ask me questions, though, right? Like, it's a legislation that's been approved.
But it never passed your desk. You never saw it.
True.
I feel like did Kane not say more to you? You know, like
He said that island makes bombs, and if we want bombs, to go to that island, so...
oh my
Wait,
lord.
how? But Does the Senate know about that? And they signed off on it?
I have no idea.
I mean,
I have no
even are
idea.
the fucking senates. I never even met one.
I mean, neither. Does the
But
Senate
people
Yeah,
actually...
say the
honestly, it
Senates.
would be nice if we can speak to the Senates, honestly, and like ask
People
questions
say
and
the
shit.
senates like they exist. Like, these guys, they don't exist. They're like it just oh, you got signed off by the senates. Yeah, who are the
Wait.
senates again?
What if Crane wrote that and he just wrote Senate and nobody ever questions it?
I don't understand how the mayor of Los Santos doesn't have like a doesn't like how do you not find out about this, Lang, until it gets pushed? I don't get it.
I don't know. I called Crane about it, and he just gave me just the same attitude he always gives me. Crane just doesn't fuck with me. He doesn't like me at all as the mayor. And he said, now you know how it feels, Lang. And I'm like, what do you mean? Every legislation I've ever created, I've brought to your fucking desk and talked to you about it. He's like, well, now you know how it feels, Lang. Now you know how it feels, Lang. I'm like, okay, well, this is a useless conversation, so I hung up the phone.
All right, fair enough. We move on. This is wasting our time if we're going to focus
this is a
on
waste
what's
of
really
time.
important to us. It's a waste of time.
Well, waste of time, but
So-
just real quick thing. We can talk about it later because I don't want to waste Leslie's time. What's up, Leslie?
No,
Oh,
what
it's
is it?
fine.
Come
Just
on.
say it.
No, I'm
Say
just
it.
gonna say I'm killing Yaegar and everybody involved in this that just try to kill Leslie.
Kane,
Delver is
please.
or Kane, yeah.
You just
Delver
said
is a
that
dead man
twice
walking.
now.
I cannot wait until he steps foot on this island again. He is dying. And I'm speaking to the guild. I'm breaking off completely from this. If they want to stick around and keep trying to support Kane and keep trying to convince me that this motherfucker deserves a second chance, I'm breaking off from all of them. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
You could blow up his little house. All the
Why
guild
would he
moved
care?
out
He has
of
an
it.
island.
Wow. Yeah, true. That's right. He does have an island.
I mean, here's the
Yeah.
thing, guys. At the end of the day, the only thing that could piss off Kane is if we made an island that was more epic next to that island. But that would
But
also...
I don't care to do shit like that.
Right. I was going to say that would also imply that we would take all our efforts off what we feel is important, which would be wasting our time, and we would be the losers.
I think that we just
Yeah.
live our lives.
I agree
we
with
live our
Denzel.
lives. We live our life. When one of these cocksuckers crosses into Los Santos, we murder them, and then when it comes down to it, who's going to be on the moon and who's going to be stuck on a little island, just wishing he had Michael Simone all to himself? Well, Kane. So
Yeah.
Right.
We
you know,
are
he can
not
enjoy
following
his island
through
while we're in
any of Kane's plans that he tried to propose there. I am not following through on any of them. I am not speaking to Reed. We are not pardoning Michael. We are sticking to what we believe is best to do.